everyone, hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are doing very well. Yeah, I haven't done a YouTube video for quite some time because I've been really busy and I've been dealing with a lot of things going on in my personal life. I'm here, so I'm going to do like a double review, which I haven't done yet. So it's like a back-to-back review. So I'll review one movie and after that's done, I'll do another review. So take this as a double bill you're watching. The first one I want to talk about is Saw 10. Saw 10 is directed by Kevin Gerd, and this is a direct sequel to the 2004 film Saw, and leading up to its 2005 sequel, Saw 2. It follows John Kramer, who is looking for a cure, a miracle cure, to cure his brain cancer as he goes to New Mexico to find how to get rid of his cancer, but only to find out these doctors or these medical surgeons are just con artists. They're just doing it for money and they're not really caring to cure people. Not till John Kramer puts them to a test into these traps that he's made for them, either live or die. When it comes to the Saw franchise, I'm not the biggest fan of the Saw movies. The moment I saw them, they're very profanity and just gore for the sake of gore, blood and guts. It's just hard to watch a couple of times, even though it's not scary. It's just very hard to sit through. Like people's arms getting ripped off or head chopped off or body parts get exploded, or you see their intestines and all these other stuff, which is hard to sit through, but it is kind of gruesome at times. But I will say, watching these movies leading up to this, I was kind of curious about it. So after watch probably the 7 Saw films, Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the final chapter. I haven't seen Jigsaw or Book of Sparrow. I still need to watch. I will watch those two. So I decided to watch Saw 10 with an open mind, trying to be optimistic with this one. And after seeing it, I was generally surprised. It's actually the best one in my opinion. While I do think it's very much basic what we've seen before in the Saw franchise, it's very much like what we've seen before, like deaths, blood and guts, body part ripping off. Same thing what you've seen before the Saw movies, but this one's kind of refreshing in a certain way because it focuses on John Kramer, played by Toby Kilbin. I think that's pronounced the actor's name, who has been great as always as John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, the wee puppet on the bicycle. I thought he's famous for that famous, "Oh, I want to play a game. Live or die. Make your choice." That's a terrible impersonation of him, I do apologise. As far as his character, this is more of a character study. This is mostly focused on him, trying to find a cure, but I'll still have that Saw formula, like certain elements, traps, and death scenes, and a couple of times there were moments I had to look away from the screen. There were a couple of times it's too gruesome for me. Even though I can handle blood or certain elements of it, I can handle it, but when it comes to like the Saw franchise, where it's realistic, where it comes across as really hard to sit through. There were a couple of times I was doing this, looking away from the screen, covering my eyes, or doing this, or kind of looking away, like I don't want to look, because I was kind of like going through like, oh my god, go on, okay, just do it, before you die, just do it. I will say this story is very interesting for me, how they handle John Kramer's character. And yes, you do get a typical twist at the end. A certain character, I'm not going to spoil, has appeared again in the recent Saw movies. If you've seen the Saw movies, you know what I'm talking about, a character. But I think the way they've done it is pretty good. I would say go check this film out if you want to. But I wouldn't go far as say it's my favourite, but I will say it's the best one out of the whole bunch. I'm going to give Saw 10 a B+. Next film I'm going to talk about is Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, which is directed by Sam Reg. This is a really tough one to talk about because it's not really a movie. It's basically you're just watching a concert, which is not recorded live. It's been recorded on her America tour. And of course it follows Taylor Swift on her tour in Los Angeles, doing her songs from her eras, from the past albums she's done, she's made. She sings the songs to her fans, and the fans will sing along to it as well. And of course, I will sing along to it as well. So it's pretty much, there's not much plot to it. It's just very about Taylor Swift performing her songs on concert, on live tour. When it comes to Taylor Swift, I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan. I got nothing against her personally. I do think a good singer. I didn't love all her songs she did, but she does make some few ones I can listen to now and again, even if it's on the radio or my wife listens to it all the time. She's a big Taylor Swift fan, so I treated her to see Taylor Swift. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I think it's a pretty good time. I enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun, enjoyable experience as far as Taylor Swift's career, how she went this far in her singing career. I do think she's a good singing voice, and I think she definitely delivers in her singing performance, and all their back dancers as well, dancing, singing along to it. And of course, the technician on the stage is very well handled. It's got all that gimmickly looking, but I have to say the technician here is absolutely beautiful to look at. I think what she did is absolutely insane and really beautiful for the stage and the crew members to go through. But as far as the runtime, it is 169 minutes long. It is very long. You do feel it, the pacing a little bit. There were times I thought, okay, is she finishing up? This is the last bit of the song, but no, they kept going with another song. It does feel like it kept going and going and going a little bit, and I did feel like, okay, can we pick up the pace a little bit? I do like some of her songs like Love Story, Shake It Off, 22, Bad Blood. I did have a good time with Taylor Swift. I can't say it's the best one of the year. I think it's a bit overhyped, but I do think it's good. If you're a big Taylor Swift fan, you will have a blast watching it. It's definitely selling out in box office wise, but it's doing well with its money. So I would say go see this film. You'll probably have a good time watching Taylor Swift on the big screen if you can't afford to go and see her tours, because tours are costing a lot of money. But that, I digress. I'm going to give Taylor Swift The Eras Tours an A-. Guys, comment down below and tell me what you think. Do you enjoy these movies? Have you seen them? Have you planned on seeing them? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And of course, guys, stay tuned. I will review School of Rock. Hopefully this soon, up this week, or if I can. We'll see how it goes. Of course, guys, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that icon bell for more videos like this in the future. And of course, if you're willing to buy me something on Amazon, there's an Amazon wishlist. I'll put a link description down below. Follow me on Letterboxd, and of course follow me on Twitter or X, what you want to call it. And of course, guys, see ya!
Game on the line in the fourth.